This is a First Alert Weather Special Report.
Hey everybody, I have some new numbers for you. So we're now in the 5 o'clock hour, 5 o'clock on this Sunday afternoon. That is going to be a mess. We're in a bit of a lull right here. We're on the west side, maybe you are too, but that's going to change too. So far, over 1.5 inches for parts of the area. City right now is not even at 1/2 inch, but that will change. Middletown, New Jersey is 0.82. Interesting there. Some bigger numbers, and we could see some really nasty weather out on the island later. The brighter the color, the higher the risk for flash flooding. The flood watch is really for everybody. Now through Monday morning, rain, wind, and could even throw in some snow. I think 2 to 3, absolutely. I mean, if we're already at 1.6, we're going to hit 2, and I think 3 is easily in reach, and some people could see 4. Not that we're celebrating, it's just we got to let you know. So the National Weather Service has the flood watch for everybody. Localized flooding could result with rainfall rates significantly high enough. In other words, how fast that rain is coming down can also lead to some localized flooding in areas of poor drainage. Coastal flooding advisories for Ocean County. So Jenna DeAndres is heading to Jones Beach. I know we have someone in, Lisa's down in Ocean County. So we're going to be watching the beaches for the broadcast side. We'll share that with you. Again, a bit of a lull. Bergen, Essex, Hudson Union, that's nice. Even in the city, I mean, it feels very comfortable. A little bit of shower activity for more of the hour. Island, it's heavier rain right now through Suffolk County. Remember, Suffolk County gets a real bad battering when it comes to the wind. There's a lot of rain coming down in Connecticut. But see how there's a little bit of break, but then the next line is right here. And then if you follow that line to the south, I mean, there's an impulse there that holds together. This is a big storm. One of our producers, Edith, was showing me some of the just the heartbreaking video out of Tennessee. Yesterday, they just really were hit hard. 6 fatalities that I know of, and just all kinds of damage. In our area, though, we're waiting for that next low. It's got a pathway in the atmosphere. That's the energy that's going to ride up along that. So as they phase, that's the bad news for the city. And then all the while, you know, the wind is going to be an issue, and it's going to intensify overnight. Everybody's going to feel it. But it'll be more pronounced with the arrival of that next low. And it almost is like tropical storm characteristics. So heavy rain, strong winds, could see 50 at the coast, coastal flooding and erosion, yes. I got to tell you, it's going to be hard. And then 2 to 4 inches of snow. Let's time it out for you. With the rain, you can see that all that bright color overnight into the very first part of Monday morning. It is still pouring. And then through the morning commute, tough. See how that snow wants to go in with elevation through Passaic and Morris, too? Monday afternoon should be okay. And then it's just windy and colder. I mean, a lot colder to wrap it up. North American is adding 1.5 inches to the 1.5 inches that's already fallen, or 2 to the 1 that's already fallen. So it's a 3-inch widespread 3-inch totals. And so then there's not a lot of place for the rain to go. So we worry about in poor drainage areas where we could see some localized flooding. And then the winter alerts, advisories, and warnings. A winter storm warning means you're going to be driving through slippery, nasty winter precipitation. I mean, the all-wheel, the 4MATIC, the kind of the 4-wheel drive helps. But, you know, if you get any element of ice, this does not look like a big ice maker because the overall temperature profiles are too warm. Now, I want to show you another model. This is now, we're just skipping ahead, so we're starting at a different time. It keeps it wet a lot longer. Through the commute, it keeps it wet enough for snow to head all the way down into Morris County. And so it's not till lunchtime. That's the high-res model. I don't know, the NAM's been pretty accurate. The NAM wants it out of here sooner than that. So we're going to have to wait and watch. However, the funny thing about the NAM is one of the ones that's really cranking out a lot of snow as well. Yeah, here it is. It's like 4 inches of snow in parts of Sullivan, Ulster. And this is why the National Weather Service, they're looking at a blended model, and that's why they're issuing all these winter advisories. Tonight's the worst of it, sorry. Heavy rain returns, strong winds proliferate, gusts to 40 common, gusts to 50 possible, and then we wrap it up tomorrow. It's going to be a tough commute, tough for air travel really all day because I think there's going to be so many issues between Atlanta, Charlotte, and our airports and D.C. that they're going to be playing catch-up all day. And then Tuesday's a nice day to catch up. Very seasonal and actually below normal next week. But please be careful. And, you know, we'll have some updates here. We'll get some new numbers for you. And we'll keep watching the rain as it takes over tonight. Right now, though, it's John Elliott, your buddy John Elliott, here on CBS News, New York.
This has been a First Alert Weather Special Report.